Just tap a screen and catch the breeze. No late night jams, no studio fees. Still sounds like gold in your memories. From silence to sound in a second flight, a melody made just like that. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line, for the beat in your chest that you never call mine. It's got a gift and it's sharing the joy to the fans and the pros. Here's your brand new toy. Feels like I'm covering my own favorite song, something that's mine all alone. No tangled wires, no cracked or screens, just type of vibe. It builds the scenes, it hums and hums like it doesn't mind, and hands you looks you'll never find. But don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends to the artist who shows the way. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line, for the beat in your chest that you never call mine. Yeah, it's got a gift and it's sharing the joy to the fans and the bros. Here's a brand new toy. Feels like I'm covering my own favorite song, something that's mine all along. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line, for the beat in your chest that you never called mine. It has got a gift and it's sharing the joy to the fans and the pros. Here's your brand new toy. Don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends with the artist who shows the way. Song for the dreamers who never wrote a line, for the beat in your chest that you never called mine. It has got a gift and it's sharing the joy to the fans and the pros. Here's your brand new toy. Don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends with the artist who shows us the way. Composers conduct with code. Let the hobbyists find their own road. This isn't the end, it's the open door. A new kind of music to explore. So dance to the echo of future and past, where humans and circuits are Suno, Wonderville, sorry we're late. Sorry we're late. If you have any questions, we'll be doing Q&A at the end. Nice. 3025. We're 1,000 years in the future, right? Music's kind of intense for just standing here, right? I love it! Take a photo. Let's see. What do we got for a photo? Scan the QR code. We're gonna have my bandmates here on stage a little later when we're building the beat with you all. Thanks for being here. I think we can play a lot more songs. Nice. Thank you everyone for being here. Just gonna jump into it. Yeah, we'll cover everything, so make some notes for yourselves and we're gonna answer your questions and you know what we're gonna do. And I'd love to hang out with you guys all after this is over, of course. Alright, so kind of gave you a little intro about myself, but let's get it really started. $185,668,232 live event, 60-minute live Q script, full version. Date, Sunday, November 30th, 2025. Location, Wonderville, 1186 Broadway, Brooklyn. Theme, this is the rare moment where the machine actually serves the human. Let's not waste it. Segment 1 230 to 235. Welcome and opening remarks. Q script. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today at Wonderville. This event is free, 21 plus, and interactive, so get ready to experience music, technology, and creativity together. My name is your name, and today you'll see how 185,668,230 uses technology to empower human imagination. Before we begin, I want to thank Wonderville for hosting us. We've known one of the co-owners for almost 2 decades now, and it's incredible to see how their leadership has positively impacted the community. Their nonprofit status reflects the dedication and care they put into creating safe, inclusive spaces for creativity and collaboration. Just a quick note for those wondering, the bar opens at 5 p.m., so enjoy the daytime vibe. NYC is the city that never sleeps, and while I usually prefer the night shift myself, this is such a special event that I hardly slept from excitement last night. I'm really looking forward to seeing the footage of today's play show pass on to our major sponsors and investors, all the way from Time Warner Group to NVIDIA. Besides NVIDIA through its venture arm NVentures, Suno's major investors and partners include Menlo Ventures, Lightspeed Venture Partners, Matrix, and Hallwood Media. Menlo Ventures led Suno's recent $250 million Series C funding round. Lightspeed participated in both Series B and C rounds. Matrix has focused on early-stage tech companies, and Hallwood Media, led by Neil Jacobson, has signed artists using the Suno platform. Additional angel investors include Matt Friedman and Daniel Gross, along with Founder Collective. Suno has also partnered with Warner Music Group to explore a blueprint for licensed and music platforms and ensure fair compensation for artists and songwriters. As part of that partnership, Suno acquired Songkick, the live music discovery platform, to further innovate the live music experience. 185,668,232 is a 501c3 nonprofit, and our mission is to normalize universalism through cultural creation, technology advancement, and preservation, raising voices from communities often left out while connecting them to tools, collaboration, and opportunity. Today we'll move through history, demonstrate AI tools, build beats, live, perform new music, and engage with you, our audience. Let's get started. Segment 2:35 to 2:45 p.m. History of Music and Technology. Cue script. Let's start with a brief history of music. Music has evolved from acoustic instruments, fully human-driven, to electric instruments that expanded our sonic possibilities. Synthesizers opened new sound worlds, MIDI allowed timing and harmony to become programmable, and now, with digital audio workstations like Ableton, anyone can compose, produce, and perform with precision. This evolution shows how technology amplifies human creativity. At 185,668,232, we use this history to guide our nonprofit mission, raising voices from marginalized communities and normalizing universalism through cultural creation, technological advancement, and preservation. We partner with Suno, Ableton, Akai Professional, Resolume for projections, and even GPT-based systems to empower creativity. And soon, we want to modify the gear we already have to perform next-level functions that even the human hand, in mind, would enjoy, coming from previous workflows and developments with extremely enhanced assistance built. Imagine microphones that can do speech to program, letting the gear, with our loaded content samples, process in the way we describe them as visionaries. This is where the machine actually serves the human, and what you'll see today is just the beginning. Segment 2.5 Expanded Humanity and Automation in Music, 10 minutes. Cue script 2:45 to 2:55 p.m. Add-on content 1. Introduction, Humanity and Automation. As humans, we always sought to make music easier, more expressive, or more expansive. From the very first drums and stringed instruments, we invented ways to amplify sound, to keep rhythm, to extend our reach beyond the limitations of our bodies. Automation isn't new. Think of the mechanical organs in the 18th century, or the player pianos of the 19th century. These devices allowed music to continue without a performer at the keys. They were early experiments in offloading repetition to a machine, letting humans focus on creativity, interpretation, and new ideas. 2. Mechanical to digital evolution. Then came electric instruments, synthesizers, and MIDI in the late 20th century. Suddenly, computers could control sound directly. Program sequences, loops, and harmonies became possible. Musicians began using technology to compose pieces that would have been impossible with human hands alone. Digital audio workstations, like Ableton, brought all of this together. Now one person could compose, arrange, and perform multi-layered music in ways that would have required entire orchestras just decades ago. This is the continuum of human aspiration. We always wanted to push our creativity further, and automation is the tool that lets us do that. 3. AI and accessibility, next level automation. Today, AI and machine learning let us take automation to an entirely new level. With MyVocal AI, GPT-based systems, and custom workflows, the machine can now understand nuances of voice, improvisation, and musical intuition. It's no longer about replacing humans, it's about amplifying imagination, making the impossible possible in real time. This is especially important for accessibility. Tools like MyVocal AI allow people to create music even if they have limitations, whether physical, cognitive, or linguistic. Anyone can participate, explore, and express themselves musically. This aligns directly with our 501c3 mission, normalizing universalism through cultural creation and technological empowerment. 4. Interactive narrative historical reflection. Think about the first person who built a mechanical drum machine. They were imagining the rhythm they wanted to express, but their hands or instruments couldn't fully achieve it. Today, that same imagination can be captured, processed, and layered through automation, loops, sequencers, and AI without losing the human soul of the music. We're standing on the shoulders of those early embryos. Every new gear we use, Ableton, Archive Professional, Suno, is another step in a 300-year-old quest to automate certain aspects of music while leaving humans free to dream bigger. 5. Hands-on context bridged it down. So when you hear the simple voices you've been listening to today, like when your singers triggered live, remember, this is not cold machinery. It's the combination of centuries of human ingenuity and a constant drive to extend our creative reach. And right now, you're hearing the machine serve the human in the way music has always wanted to happen. Next, we'll demonstrate how this workflow actually works in real time. I'll show you how even small human inputs like a spoken word, a single clap, or a simple melody can cascade through loops, automation, and it'll process it to create music that feels alive and responsive. This sets the stage for segment 3, where we dive into the MyVocal AI demo and accessibility integration. Segment 2.6 to 55 to 35 p.m. Carbon Code, Net Neutrality and Psychological Responsibility. Purpose: introduce environmental, technological, and social responsibility. Connect these ideas to universalism and cultural creation. Reinforce the philosophy of human-machine collaboration. Cue script 10 minutes. 1. Opening statement context. Before we move fully into the automation and MyVocal AI demo, I want to highlight something equally important: how we create responsibly, both technologically and psychologically. At 185,668,232, every innovation we use is guided by the principle of universalism, making sure creativity is accessible, inclusive, and sustainable. This means thinking about carbon code, net neutrality, and psychological responsibility. The tools we build and use, whether AI, loops, or microphones, exist in a network of energy, attention, and ethical choices. Every loop, every voice sample, every automation step carries both a creative and environmental footprint. Carbon code sustainability. Carbon code is a framework for thinking about energy use in digital creation. Servers, AI processing, and cloud-based computation all consume power. By designing workflows that are efficient, optimized, and intentionally low impact, we align technology with environmental responsibility, even when building beats lit or generating AI voices. We consider how the code we write and the loops we trigger at a given time. Small choices scale up, like selecting low energy processing modes or batching tasks efficiently. This is part of the machine serving the human while humans serve the planet. 3. Net neutrality, open access. Net neutrality is more than policy, it's a principle for universal creativity. At 185,668,232, we believe access to information, music, AI tools, and educational resources should not be gated or filtered based on profit or power. When the network is open, every human voice can contribute to cultural creation. This is why a nonprofit exists, to normalize universalism and provide platforms, workshops, and resources that ensure everyone can participate, regardless of status, location, or fund support. Psychological responsibility. Consider psychological responsibility. The songs we create, the AI voices we deploy, and the immersive experiences we offer impact the minds of our audience. We approach every innovation ethically, asking, how does this affect attention, inclusion, and mental well-being? How do we design for safety, empowerment, and shared joy? 5. Tied to song and mission. As we explore the song we wrote together, these concepts are not abstract. They are the lifeblood of our creative philosophy. Carbon code, net neutrality, and psychological responsibility all exist under the umbrella of normalizing universalism, ensuring that every note, every beat, every interaction reflects inclusion, sustainability, and human-centered design. 6. Transition to segment 3. With these principles in mind, we are ready to move into segment 3, music, automation, and the MyVocal AI demo. What you hear and see that will be guided by the same philosophy. Machines serving humans responsibly, ethically, and creatively. Segment 3, 2:45 to 2:55 p.m. music, automation, and MyVocal AI discovery. Q-script music today isn't just about instruments, it's about augmentation. Automation allows loops, sequencers, AI, and enhanced processing to amplify human imagination. This is not replacing humans, it's supporting our creativity in ways previously impossible. I want to share how I discovered MyVocal AI. While restlessly doom scrolling in Airbnb, searching for developers further along on concepts I've pursued for years. From November 2022 to March 2023, I found an app that resembled a video game. It cost money and didn't offer much more than what I needed. I reached out, showing how I work with Suno, a high professional, Ableton, Resolution, and our nonprofit mission, explaining how we normalize universalism through creative technology and cultural advancement. I requested a version for Apple to help people listen, learn, detect their own speech, integrate with Ableton, and retain a personal version. Not long after the development request appeared, I signed up, and during 3 months of chaos with my iPhone, glitches, firmware limits, losing essential features, but eventually got it to exist on iPhones under Sony's accessibility speech-like-speech voices, English US, 185,668,232 iPhone mode create personal voice vocal shortcuts off. It takes about 15 minutes to read your voice, and 8 hours to load on an iPhone 12 mini. Rest on your thumbs. What you're hearing right now is as simple as this creation. This is the rare moment where the machine actually serves the human. It's not lazy. Apple burned out our developer, and it seems his company is unavailable now. We hope to invite him to join Suno, Ableton, Akai Professional, NVIDIA, Sony Universal, and the RAID New World Union to expand this vision, noise-based audio, voice textures, native tongue support, and more. These tools are the foundation for next-level human-machine creativity, aligned with our 501c3 mission. You love my robot voice, but I just froze the computer. So, we're gonna restart the software really fast. Because the video makes it more bearable. Thanks so much for being here. I hope it's slightly entertaining. It's designed to be cool for NVIDIA in a ballroom. Or, anywhere. Let's go, computer. So, I don't know how much time I'll have at the end, but I usually take questions and answers and do some self-criticism of things I could do better and that I'll do better next time. Like maybe next time I'll spend $5,000 on a computer to do a video presentation. Just kidding. Yeah, you all have a smile. That's good. That's good. You get it. It's a joke. Flip that back a little bit. Merry every day. Merry every day. Just take a deep breath. Hope you're enjoying Wonderville. This is my favorite place to host events like this. It's one of my favorite places in, you could say, Ridgewood or Bushwick. I think we accept either one because that's literally the border right there. Wow, we lost Resolum. Too much processing. I could keep going without video, but that would be kind of funny. I think we only have like 2 more pads of information left before we jump into the next segment. Yeah, I can't take off a layer until we have the next part. It says Resolum is opening, but it's not. You never want to name drop something that has failed on stage, but yeah, I try to cover up their logos. I love doing this, and let's finish the talking part strong, and when the video pops up, we'll just get that in. Here we go. Nice. Gods. The gods don't like me. I'm more of a dreamer. 2:45 to 2:55 p.m. music, automation, and MyVocal AI discovery. Q-script music today isn't just about instruments, it's about augmentation. Conception of textured noise-based audio. I think this is where we left off. Segment 2:45 to 2:55 p.m. music, automation, and MyVocal AI discovery. Q-script music today isn't just about instruments, it's about augmentation. Automation allows loops, sequencers, AI, and enhanced processing to amplify human imagination. This is not replacing humans, it's supporting our creativity in ways previously impossible. I want to share how I discovered MyVocal AI. While restlessly doom scrolling in and we did get through this segment 4:55 to 3:30 p.m. smooth transition demo lead-in. Cue script. Now that you've heard history, innovation, and our simple ad voices, we'll move into live demonstration. We'll show how Suno, Ableton, Akai Professional, MyVocal AI, Resolum, and GPT-based tools combine to make music in real time. I won't discuss the gear much more until we do the interactive beat building session with my band and audience. This ensures authenticity and properly documents our workflow for a live studio audience. The microphones, loops, automation, and content samples will be used exactly as we describe them, giving you a glimpse of music making at the next level. So take a moment, notice the simple voice you've been hearing, and remember, this is the rare moment where the machine actually serves the human. Let's not waste it. This is the rare moment where the machine serves the human. Let's not waste it. Rad. So that was the talking part. I kind of rushed through it. Thank you so much, everybody, for not falling asleep. But if you do fall asleep, I totally understand. Now we're actually going to build a song together, all of us. This is where we can do some crowd interaction, and I'll just repeat your questions. I'm not sure if you want to be on video, but we are live streaming here and recording there. I'll give you access to the song. You can mangle it around and stuff. So that'll be fun. Alright, we're gonna now share the screen. Capture screen. And we want to see Resolum. Okay, here we go. Computer could crash over and over again, but I sing songs about crashing out. And thank you so much for also being creators yourselves. It's not an easy world to create in, but hopefully Suno makes it a lot easier for us. Okay, now we write a song. Let's go computer. If you rely on computers, you know what it's like. I want to tell you more about the things that I've requested from Suno, but I don't want to give away to anyone who might work for other companies. So I don't talk about the features that I have recommended anymore in public, especially because they support and sponsor our 501c3. Okay, so we go to suno.com. I'll pull this up in a second. Here we go. You'll be able to see. My bandmates should be here to help, so it could get chaotic just getting them on the stage, but I'll keep going. It might be entertaining. I don't want to be a dictator about it. And here we go. When screen capture, sometimes it collapses. We don't have any effects on my voice. Is this easier to listen to? Or harder? This should be easier. Okay, cool. So, I've been making music for almost 30 years, and it's been the only thing to save my mind. I do this project that I have over 80 hours per week. It's my favorite thing to do, and it also drives me crazy. But that's just how it happens. Let's see, now we can view Suno on the screen. Please select Apple. This is an Apple issue. There you go, I said it, Apple. So I'll tell you about Apple. Apple should really just sell microchips and set up a facility in every major city. So we're going to show you Suno here, if it will finally work. Can we see? Heck yeah, I'll zoom out a little bit, a whole lot. Okay. No, and we don't need this auto next to play. I'm also trying to design a piece of hardware for exactly this purpose that I'm doing right now. There are a few competitors for it, but they don't do the whole job. And you can see how much latency. This was the best computer like 5 years ago, so you have to keep buying the new gear. That's another thing I keep telling Suno, is we really need, we need standalone. NVIDIA, do you hear that? We need standalone Suno, and we can walk away with Suno. Does that sound great? You could have your own Suno box and you just update it. We're working on that. That's something no other company can really compete with. That's a lot of work. But that would relieve this whole system here. Welcome to my profile. You can see, I don't know if everyone here has Studio, but they gave me 10,000 plays, credits, and I use them radically. Alright, so I have maybe a couple hundred songs I made. I make songs about my thoughts. I don't use it to make my simple songs. I use Suno to create my deeply psychological pop songs. My genres that I use are post-pop, glitch, and noise. But you can see, I don't know, can you see what's on the screen? Let's see if we can zoom out a little more. Yeah, on every surface it's a little different. And I've been teaching Suno for almost a year now. I just figured there were so many questions about it and people getting cringed out. I wanted to alleviate that, and it became something that a lot of venues are also interested in having, because you can just regurgitate a thought, a song over and over again. You can make brand new songs in the moment. You know how great it is. I guess that might be easier. Okay. Yeah, pull the microphone up to my mouth. Say, alright, yeah. Okay, so you can see kind of some of the songs I made. We're gonna start from scratch, and we don't actually start with Suno. We start with GPT. Computer's like deep frying itself right now. This could be the last show with it ever. Bring ideas to life. I don't know, do you want all of your ideas out in the world? Oh my god, really? We're just doing some comic relief here while the computer aches along. So part of my nonprofit does a lot for universalizing things that everybody needs. There's a process for subsidizing, and there's a process for monopolizing, and we're the end stage of that whole capitalist consumer obedience system. So we get to play with pretty much the harshest of realities dealing with the grid, with dream toys to make the grid work. Okay, so can you see my prompt here? It says, ask anything. I don't ask. Hey Kurt, you can start to set up if you want while I'm doing this. I don't think you'll be in the way, but you're just in time. This is the basic prompt, and I'm going to ask you all for some words. I'm not sure how you each make your songs, but I can't use Suno's lyric prompter for really anything unless I'm going for like a jingle, a song jingle. But I'm gonna start this out with make an 8-sequence song. And I learned 8 sequences is the magic number. You're going to see that consistent with all of the gear that you have. This is 8. There are 8 knobs here. I can make 8 pieces of clips and samples. This other box here has 8 sequences you can make. This is a grid of 16, so it's 4x4. You get an easy 8. Double that up. There's a magic to the numbers. So I've learned that while making my own songs without AI. I've learned that without the gear. I've been doing this since 1997. I may have focused on the wrong part of music theory, and it kind of left me in the outsider's crew of what I appreciate in music, which has always been the human aspect. The more glitch, the more error, the better for me. I like, especially when it's controlled. Yeah, this is the basic of what a song feels like. There's music, there's a song, there's noise, and there's hybrids of those, and those are ways that humans like to organize sounds. So it's my basic, make an 8-sequence song with songs and lyrics. You have to be kind of really specific because you won't remember songs, lyrics. Make 8-sequence songs, lyrics with hooks and choruses. And you have to make sure to put hooks and choruses, otherwise it can tend to just make the song straight from beginning to end as like an advertisement, which is cool. And that's important for anybody who's doing this in corporate ways. If you're able to make money off making your art designs, I do, but I don't feel good about some of the clients. So I try to keep it non-profit and highly ethical. I'm very critical of our sponsors and what they're doing in the world and how they're interacting with our carbon code. So hooks and choruses will bring us all of the summary of whatever we've dumped in there and kind of turn that into the motif. Hooks and choruses about, and this is what we're going to choose. So I want you to each say your name or your tag name and just give me one word. We might have to go around the circle and I'll ask you another question. Get this all chunked up. So we're gonna, you know what we're doing here. This is the classic Suno thing. Let's start here at the corner and this gentle human. Thank you so much for being here. Your name and a word.
My name is Paul, and I know banana.
Banana?
Yeah.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But minus the S. What was your name again?
Paul, P-A-U-L.
Paul. It's great to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, and feel free if you want to pass. I understand surveillance and that's not even on. Yes, what's your name? Yes.
I'm going to pass it on to you.
Okay.
Listen
My name is Caleb, and my word is stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah, stadium. Like a
Stadium.
Like,
Banana stadium. You say your name's
Caleb.
Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, the unnamed and the unknown. I'm very appreciative of those. And let's go for our third name and third
my skips. No, I have to. No, it's too late. Josiah. That's my name. And
Josiah?
yeah, above.
Okay, let's see if I remember. So we got Paul, we have Caitlin, and Josiah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and we have another word.
My name's Hannah, and dancing.
Thanks. Okay. I want my bandmates to choose and help with some words. Is it my choice? Do I have to pick a word, or am I like exempt from this?
No, yeah.
Do I? Okay.
We did it.
Yeah. Can I skip myself? Okay.
No.
See, voting. Yeah. All right. Congratulations on your vote matters. And I guess my word will be voting. Do you think we should do another round, or do we want to move forward?
Onward.
Onward? Does everyone else feel onward is a good direction? Okay, cool. Is Kurt back? Okay, no rush. Let's see. Make an 8-sequence songs lyrics with hooks and choruses about banana stadiums, above dancing, voting. Wow, I hope the GPT doesn't remember anything that I've done in the past. You know that it does. So this is going to be a little radical, above voting. I should also say, you should tell GPT you want it from lyrics, because it will try to come up with something else. Maybe sometimes it'll come up with a song, and that doesn't turn out too good. But here we go, push the arrow. I was waiting for coffee, but I feel like I don't need all that. Nice, okay. Another thing I usually have to do, but it's behaving today for some reason, I have to tell it to put the sections in brackets, as if they're not in brackets. Suno will literally read that. Great, it looks like it gave us something useful. Sometimes it is a total edit thing, and I question why I didn't just do it myself. But here we are, turned out good. Sequences, it doesn't look like we have any hooks in there, so I might insert the hook back in. If you want harder raid version, playground chaos version, or dark satire version, that's trivial, just mildly irritating to regenerate. Do we want to bother GPT to do it again in another way, or are we just going to go with this? I heard another language. Wait, did we say?
I'm curious to see what you'll do.
Okay, let's feel the curiosity. I don't feel curious sometimes, but I'm feeling that I'll ride your wave. Monotone all the way. Okay. So copy paste that, and now we're gonna go into Suno. Nice, thank you. Alright, we go over to the create button. Let you know that I did put in a big vote, and I bothered the company every week about giving us the zip all download everything ability very soon, because we don't want Udio or I guess they were Rift Fusion back in the day, way back in 2024. Okay, here's our lyrics. Paste it in. I used a custom version because the simple version is really something I would do more so busking. Hey Vernon.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We have
Should I come up there?
We have our technician who can help plug you in. We're building the song now, so you're just fine.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. So here's another part. This is important for the bandmates, really to decide. We need styles. What styles are we gonna do this? Vernon, give me one style of this song that we're about to loop. Any style at all. Do we have?
Bossa Nova.
What was that?
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova. Okay, Kurt, do you have a style?
Punk rock.
Punk or funk?
Funk.
With an F?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Punk rock? Yeah. Is that real? Yeah. You know, that's real. You know, there are people who have made it and such.
Funk. I typed it, you can see it.
I don't know. I want to say like early red hot chili peppers.
Okay, and Hannah,
Yes.
do you have a genre that?
A genre. How about
No judgment, we're
how about 90s country?
90s country. Thank you. Is that a thing? No, I'm just kidding. And Josiah, what do you think of a genre?
Oh, you remember me? Free jazz.
Free jazz. That's what I specialize in. Kirk can tell you it's really hard for me to remember the licks on the drums. But free jazz. And do we have not Gavin, Caleb.
K-pop.
K-pop. Let's see. And that's indicative of Korean pop, correct? Copy. Make sure. Okay, do we have an unnamed, would you like to contribute a genre?
It's okay. I'll stay mysterious.
You'll stand with what?
Mysterious.
Mysterious. Do more for mysterious. Let's just throw the mysterious, underscore.
Okay.
I usually select other myself. If there's an option, put other and poll.
Opera.
What is that?
Opera.
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 Yes.
Just put in the emphasis.
Mucho Tango Kiri. And Vernon, let's come back to you. Would you like to make this? Where do you think this genre salad soup should go?
Rock.
Rock. We do have folk rock, but you do have a specific type of rock, you think?
Acid.
Acid rock. Do you spell it any different way? R-A-W-K. Sometimes they'll give you something totally different. No? Okay, let's see. And I think I'm just gonna throw in I really want post-pop noise and glitch. But post-pop noise glitch. We're just gonna go with glitch. Okay. And
Sounds good.
we do want to load a sound in as an example. So I'm just gonna have you all yell your names at the same time. And process into the audio. Let's see, we're gonna click the record button. It might actually only record the sound of the fan and the ghosts in the room. I am known for seances, but that's not the point for today. My mouth is dry. What's going on? Okay, so on the count of 3, everyone's just gonna yell their names. Just close your eyes and just yell your names. I know all of your names. I could just say your names on loop. But I could do that. Yeah, I guess I could. If you guys are shy, that's okay. You're shy. But this is just a regular. Yeah. So on the count of 3, everybody just yell your names. So 1, 2, 3.
Just heard it.
Josiah.
Allow. Just it takes that long just to allow. Okay. Good job, everyone. Do you want to try it one more time?
No.
Do you like that? Okay. So that's noise. Save. You're so close. So close. Save to library. We're gonna cover this. What's it gonna sound like? Now we need the name of this song. What should we call this song? Let's ask GPT. Usually they give me like something obedient. What's the name of this song? Let it catch up. I don't want to desensitize you to background sounds, because then when we pick it up again, yeah, I could have just used my own brain for this. Let's call this song. Keep current. We're going to use your prompt title as the name. Sinners with Banana Stadium above dancing voting. I'm so excited to hear what you guys do musically and artistically and how you carry on with the human condition. Alright, we're still going to vote for each one of these moves. Style influence. How stylish. We're going to put that, we're going to jack that all the way up to 100%, because that's a soupy salad. Welcome, Kalila. Feel free, anybody, to just get me water. Water is really good. My tongue is dry. I have a cup here, but thank you so much. Audio influence, we're going to leave the audio influence at 50%. Do you guys agree with that? Because you know it's going to be kind of noisy, kind of static of you guys yelling famously. Okay, we're going to leave that at 50% maybe. And the weirdness level I think it's gonna kind of naturally be weird with our genres that we chose. I really like weird music, but I want the band to also be able to play along to it. If anybody else is an acoustician, you kind of know. Weirdness, we'll keep that. Okay, we'll put that to 50%. We'll leave that at 50%. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, and vocal gender. I like the female vocals better. I don't know. They something better. But I always replace them. We're gonna replace the lyrics anyway. We're gonna replace the voice live on stage here with you. Okay, I guess I'll vote for female. Exclude styles, no, we kind of got almost everything in there. Create. Well, we haven't been kicked off of TikTok yet. Sometimes that happens when we're busking, especially at national monuments on their holidays. Create, we're still creating, we didn't get to the next process. We could have a lot more effects going on, but that'll be round and processing. So do you think Times Warner is going to want to sell our song Banana Stadium above dancing voting? Do you think they're going to have board meetings about like fixing the title of that? All right. So now it's time to listen to this. Kind of really need, I might need to change my MPC over to allow controller mode. When I was in the Suno's office, they had a beautiful MPC 61 keyboard sitting in there. So you know they use it. Let's open just one more channel and it doubles the voice up. That's okay, just talk quieter and good. Channel 2, okay. There we go. Knowing what you're doing makes a big difference. And you can improvise. Well, it's not even ready for us yet. We have a 6-second sample. Wonder what that's really gonna do. Yeah. Make sure you come up to the stage and grab the contacts if you don't have them already. And we live in the neighborhood. We're really close. Wow, thank you so much for in all the water. I could use an IV drip if you guys have.
Get you more stuff. Whatever you want, I got you.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna need some universalism.
Alright.
Okay, so we're gonna now listen to both of these songs. I really wonder. Version 1. It froze. Let's see. I can kind of hear it though. It's gonna be adorable. Okay. Let's see. Where's the gun? You know, when it's still processing, it doesn't work all the way, but it does come out with some cool glitches, which is what I want to sample. Are we playing? Not yet. Let's go. I hear it. Okay. That's not me. That's the video games, isn't it? Audio input 2. Right. Volume's up. Yes. My channel here in the front is working. Let's try switching cables.
Okay, I found it.
Glad we can at least hear it. Thanks. Lots of latency touching the computer. Now we're going to see what the second song sounds like. That sounds cool.
Say
gonna stem that one out. We're gonna give it a thumbs up. You heard me kind of like mumbling the lyrics on top. My eyes don't blink. I'm pretty sure my pupils just extend out beyond the skin of my eye, the aqueous humor, and yeah. So I have no idea. I used to live stream building the whole beat from scratch, but here we are on stage, and it's not always entertaining, but today it is. So today we're going to live slow motion. We're gonna stem this out now. I prefer to stem it out in the MPC. Let me see. Do we have our technician in the? Can we mute the stage really quick while I change the cable? I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Yep, it's muted.
Oh, whoa. Oh, hey.
Okay, and now we can come back in, please. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Amazing. So the reason I needed to do that was because we need to transition into controller mode. Well, and we have to drag the puzzle piece over for a TikTok. And make sure. I think we lost the timing to do that. Maybe they won't let us back on. But let's go to don't save. I'm just going to open this as the MPC. Now, like I said, you can use any stemming software to do this. I think Suno does the best for their own stems because it's their own software. They can detect the transients, the nodes, the frequency textures, the acoustics of the mastery of sonic science. So we're plugged in here, we're getting open the stemming software. However, I like to use the MPC stemming software because that's where I'm building everything. Maybe very soon I will ditch all of the hardware and I'll just be using the straight software. But I really do enjoy finger drumming. I like to build my own sloppy beats, as sloppy as possible. We're still waiting for the software to open. Can you see it? No, you can't see it happening, but it's because we only have Suno visible. But there's always the hope that you can get better hardware. And when you have better hardware, you can make things like processing happen faster. The utopian trade-off is always, are you going to pay for a rental kind of feeling, or everything is subscription nowadays? I don't really subscribe to any platforms at all. I think the only things I repetitively pay for are my phone bill, and yeah, working on changing that around. Alright, we're gonna make the capture source now the MPC so you can see what we're doing here. Here we go. We're gonna change our preferences. I know Ableton just came out with Live 12.3 maybe 2 days ago. And that's beautiful for stemming. I was beta testing for that for almost a year now, so I'm glad that's finally released. The stemming is about the same as the MPC. The quality, I think they're using a similar contractor for that. But Suno has their own. However, my hardware cannot handle opening those really large wave files. You know how chunky those files are. I think they're like 96 hertz each, and it might be 24-bit. It could be 16-bit. The bit rate does make a big difference, but here we are, we're opened up. This is attached to my standalone. So what we have to do now is download our wave. Before Suno gave me this software, had me come into their office to meet their dog. The dog's name is Suno. It's a cute meme-looking dog. Meme, like memes, like memorial or memory. Very chill dog. So I'm pretty sure that dog is doing beta testing for them. If it's good for the dog, it's good for humans. And it's very spoiled. The dog is so spoiled. It's good. Before I had gone in there, I was using the free version of Suno and just downloading the MP3, and I was doing some magic with that. And they were like, how are you doing this? So I came into their office and I had actually a video of myself talking to them for about an hour and showing them. Whoops. We're trying to just download this in another screen right now. I guess I could just do screen share, right? Maybe that would save some processing power. Let's do that. Let's just do screen share. Band's gonna have a solid jam session tonight. We have a couple of our classic beats coming up. We've been kind of working together for a little over a year now. And this workshop is just the scratching surface of how we do this together. Wow. Let's see. Maybe I broke my computer just trying to turn the systems on. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut a few pieces of software here. Let's click the screen sharing up there, and we're gonna do it direct from the display. I used to do this as a day job for companies like NVIDIA, and it is crazy how much control I had over their whole well-being. I wasn't very good at my day job. I'm still trying here. Displays, come on then. There we go. Finally use as mirror. That should help. That should save some processing. And we're gonna shut off Resolume in the background for now. Okay. And that should save us some serious RAM. I'm sponsored by the video projection software that was doing those pretty little video things. Did we get it? We didn't download it yet. Now we can download it. Bananas Stadium. Right? You can see. I am working over here, even though you can't see it. That's the thing about being underground and subterranean. You can find us on all major streaming platforms. Come on, please download it. I don't know how much more rambling I can possibly do. Just kidding. I'm diagnosed with rambles. They say it's best if I just sing and put vocal processing on. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So now we have normalize on just as an entertainment extravaganza. This is download maybe like 3 or 4 versions of the same song because it's trying to catch up. Let's see, is there anything else going on besides for the MPC? Usually this is quite annoying to use a typewriter screen, and I want to shout out to NVIDIA. I hope you guys understand you'll be able to sell more hardware if you do this standalone, because then people wouldn't have to code, your workers wouldn't have to code so heavily based on one or like 1,000 different platforms. Okay. Is it downloaded yet? Let's see. Take a look. Still not downloaded. This is crazy. I think downloading. If I just stood here quietly and just stared blankly at the screen while it did it, you'd probably all walk out. You can't get alcohol for another 50 minutes. Download has failed. That's never happened before. Let's screenshot that. Maybe there's a new problem with Suno that's only going to happen when I'm on stage during this. Normally, I'm asleep during the day. So I don't see any of these world problems until like it's in the news. But maybe the internet is just like gone now and we don't know. We won't know until, let's see. But you did see that, right? So glad you were able to see it. Okay. Like, I'm really a magician, and people confuse me for the medium that I use. Let's try the MP3. Maybe the MP3 would download. We'll try. It looks like it will start because the screen went away. But we'll do Wave 2 Pro. Download has failed. Okay, well, that's really sad. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's see, the internet is still good. I still have internet there, yes. I can still see it's on in my pocket, yes. And I could attach to Wonderville. Let's try. I don't want to lose us too far in like net neutrality here. It is a big topic for sure. But let's see. We could just sample it directly onto a sampler and then stem it from there. But it's then we're still using the software. Let's think about this. Troubleshooting live on stage. I just saw something flash up download. We might have like 10 downloads out of it. Bananas, we got one. This is bananas, yo. Okay. So we have 1 bananas, and I'm gonna try to rush closing the app because we're gonna have 1,000 downloads of it. Okay. So we're just gonna stem an MP3. It's gonna be gnarly, but it's what we got. You just use what you can and make music however you can. Okay, what's this say? Progress. We're progressives. Wonderville. We've been hanging out here at Wonderville. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. We've been hanging out here at Wonderville since 2018. And we love this place so much that we want to remind you that you're safe here, and if you see something, just come talk to one of us who are in charge, and we're pretty chill. Thanks for being awesome. Okay, now we're back. Now we're back in the show. Heck yeah. Okay, so the song is here, and now we're gonna sample, edit, stem it. We didn't even stem it yet. That's what takes the longest amount of time. But normally, the computer isn't failing as hard. I think we might need like 3 to 4 different computers. Yeah, I can just start to jam on some songs just so your brain doesn't explode. But yeah, let's see what we have here. I actually have a whole set list of songs to play for you today, and they're all related to AI. You heard the intro songs and the holding music. Maybe the band didn't hear it, but here you go, here's some holding music. I can play them all at the same time, or you can play them individually. Nice. 5%, 6%. Normally I would just smoke a lot of sativa while doing this. I'd probably like walk outside and smoke a cigarette while this is happening. Yeah, I normally have like a whole 32 pot of coffee. I wonder how you humans do sit through any of this stemming. Maybe you have a $10,000 computer, you know, and so this is nonsense. So you're getting to see the human condition raw. Here, I'll give you a song about AI, but written from like a long time ago. Or just the idea of like being allergic to AI. Does everyone remember when they were noobs? When you were like afraid of doing things that you do normally now? Like technology. I was terrified of technology as a kid. And here I am. What am I doing? Standing on the stage with failing technology, talking about technology. Wow. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this next song on to hold us over while we wait. This was written with acoustic instruments. It took about 11 hours to make this next song. Made back in I think 2008 or 2009. I wonder if it's in key. Probably not, but let's see.
Makes you new. I will be just for you. This one goes out to my microphone. 22%. No word for you goodbye. As Hold it music. This is some intense hold it music.
I really like the weird button on Suno a whole lot. But yeah, while we're still checking, we still have we get 62% stemming. Let's see what this song sounds like. I don't even know. I just threw this one in because it says Suno. It might be robot voice. Yeah, this is the alternate version.
We could all be flying higher. Suno. 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 Who told you you have to be one thing only?
Sound check, T minor.
So holy, but someone ideology. Let's set ourselves free. So many ways to make money. Don't require breaking integrity. I wanna do it together. Us humans have to help each other. Suno. Suno. Who told you you have to be one thing only? Oh, so holy, it's unlimited ideology. Let's set ourselves free. There's so many ways to make money that don't require breaking integrity. And I wanna do it together. Us humans have to help each other.
Okay, we still have like 20%. Really love when it does that little extra stuff at the end that you don't ask for. But here's what I did to that song. I think it's the same song. No, that's not it. But where is that song? Oh, right. It's inside folder. Outside the folder. We have a song titled Human Core that's really silly and fun. I think this is the song, right? Let's see.
Sunday, full house in my place. Something tells me we got a chance to change this race. Waste. Been talking all night first. Decisions here all in writers. Don't get up, just keep trying. We could all be flying high. Who told you you have to be one thing only? It's a limited ideology. Set ourselves free. There's so many ways to save money. But don't require integrity. And I want to do it together. Us humans have to help each other. You have to be one thing only. Oh, so let's learn.
That was actually still in the same key, but I told you B because Kirk just got in off a bus like a couple hours ago, like maybe a few hours ago, so I wanted to make sure that I gave you some music theory rundown. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Did it work at all?
Yeah, I gotta, it's...
B sometimes, B
it was
major,
like
D minor.
It was C sharp minor, I think.
You got C sharp minor out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love music theory, especially when my brain is collapsing. Because you start to wonder if you heard that correctly, and there's a million ways you can hear things. Right now, I'm opening now the audio. We're going to break this stem down of this song we just did. You heard how it can turn into an original song. People wonder why their music is locked offline, and it's because they don't do enough with their editing. You have to like mangle your song a little more for it to get through like CD Baby or Discord, their background checks. Oh, you know what? After all that, I think it actually failed. I think this, let's see, did we lose the entire track? Did we? I don't think we did. Looking for the stems, they're not in the folder they're supposed to be. They normally just drag and drop, and I can open the browser and they're listed there, but they're not there. It's kind of funny stemming songs out like that. But what you would normally do, I can even just open that last song up and show you what we normally do. Actually have to quit this software because it's all in standalone and class compliance between the gear. You have to understand you can't use upgraded versions of software with downgraded hardware, but yeah, this computer version of this software doesn't exist yet. The standalone is beyond. Let's get this Finder window back, please. To eject, please. Please. And we're going to eject these things here. 1, 2. The band is ready, and we're going to launch this so hard. We want this song. Come on now, marry every day. Part of improvising is how you handle the failure. Does it look like failure? That's another workshop. Success. Wow. Do you see what's on the screen with us right now? I don't have access to my songs or my videos for some reason. I guess Apple really, honestly, hates me so much. You should see the class action lawsuit I have started with them. I'm on someone else's class action, and I met there's some really ratty cool lawyers. We're looking for, okay, now we can see our waveforms. That's cool, that's a good sign. I guess us talking about Apple sometimes, you have to. So this is bananas, right? We're looking for bananas. And then we're gonna open this up. Hey, Issa, you're just in time. Yeah. Bananas. This song is called Bananas.
Yes! Wait, did you find that in your studio?
No, the sound guy.
They have it.
Yeah, thank the sound guy.
Thank you, sound guy.
You're quite welcome.
And
Bowser Rooney, where the heck is that download?
I'm sorry I'm late on it. I was late too. I forgot today was my my high school friend's birthday brunch. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was a good time.
I think this drive will come. Preparing to copy to MPC 64. Everything's a process to have duty for yourself. Still recording every second of this. Oh, wait, the operation can't be done because one or more errors have occurred. Of course. Whatever the error is. Apple. Okay. Alright. Let me plug this back in. We drag and drop it again. We're just gonna throw it in the top file. Oh, altogether, we are known as Crescendo Sharp. You can see the tag all over the internet, all over New York, anywhere that I'm stuck standing for longer than I have to wait for stems. You'll see the tags. Okay, and I think now we can. Gonna open standalone again. Yes. So glad you guys are here. Let's see if I can give you more stage space. Actually, do you wanna? I don't know. Wanna make sure you're on camera. That's how you get your voice.
Oh, I see.
Necessary? I'm cool either way.
You got you.
I could be in the back there.
You got it.
Kirk's an OG Crescendo Sharper.
No, not OG.
Maybe not the OG.
One of your plug-in folders that failed. Yes, I know. Everything is going to fail. So to open the brand new project, this is called the Suno Play Shop song.
Oh, you got it.
It's not necessarily work, except for having to deal with Apple. Using anything with Apple is considered work by Webster's definition. So this is, let's see if this is what we have. Is this what?
I don't think. Well, I don't know. I still gotta listen more. I don't know it as well as Paranoid and Black Sabbath, but I think I like those little hair better.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're still getting to know it along with Volume 4.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that we mute the technology on stage one more time, and you did.
Oops, that's our audio. I got it. Oh, thank you. There we go. 1 second. Thank you, Vernon. Next side. free to move the camera around the band to get close-ups if you'd like. Now that the workshop's good. Good. Yeah, man. It's technically over. So a question and answer moment.
Nice. I think we can turn the tech back up.
Sorry, I know I'm not in frame right here. But if I go there.
Oh, that's cool.
But we'll see. I don't know if things change. I don't think anything changes.
Suno, nice, cool. Alright, and now we're gonna open that project that we just made together. We really need to do it together. Like I said, this is usually a studio project to do, but we want to show Suno live on stage would be a lot smoother with a standalone, wouldn't it be? Yeah. And what that device would do, you know, is the magic of the total magic. Background music for life. Let's see. And we're gonna see what the modified bananas. Yes. Loading. And what key is bananas? I think bananas is in F minor.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, F minor. Although you know this sometimes will lie to us. Alright. Let's see. sure. Who here has voted for the newest stadium? You know? No one's voting for stadiums. Thank you so much, Crescendo Sharp. We have closest to me, Vernon. Smalls the third. We have Isaac Mann. We have Kirk Windsor. And behind the camera, our cam op, very talented, Kalila Israel Jordan. And I am 5668232. The next song is one that the band actually knows. It's a 2024 bop. So I don't know. Do you guys want me to give you the key modes? Do you like that? Okay, it says F sharp minor, but let's see.
It's
That sounded great. This next song is called Carbon Code. That last song is actually a CGI for a piece about the future of AI, like thousands of years from now. So that's a little tense. But here, we're straight back to the post-pop A sharp minor.
Acid rain.
Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we have 3 minutes until the bar's open, but we have a couple songs to make it feel like you're
Wait,
drunk.
the bar's not open?
Well, you can't get alcohol. Maybe you can. I don't know. Is that possible?
I
I'm
can't
lying.
believe it's not even 5.
Oh.
It's so late now.
I
Hey.
know, because like we usually do this
Well, I was
at
thinking
certain
about like
hours. Well, this next song, I think this
different-
is C.
yeah, there's above
Thanks for hanging out. The show 2 nights ago was amazing. We're
above
getting
and
raves.
below. You
Good
can
job.
do
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah, good job. Good job. You look great. You're like the
it was
lead.
a small crowd.
You did more in the video than me. All on video. Okay. All right, ready? In C.
I got to reroll my favorite. But
How are you,
hey,
man?
man,
How are
third
you?
day in a row we hang out.
I know, that's
Like
great.
we're-
Oh yeah, you like the body?
No, I don't know that.
Oh,
I love it.
check them out. It's a metal band. It's 2 guys, just one guy on bass, one guy on drum. They have a plethora of different influences, though, from industrial to electronic, even like hip hop music. I kind of think they're the best metal band.
What? Okay.
Check them out.
Better than Sabbath, huh?
Better than who?
Than Sabbath?
Well,
Better than Metallica?
I said the best band is metal band in America right now. Sabbath is a British band. And Metallica, I mean, I enjoy everything like Sabbath. Can't talk about it. Just not just Metallica, they're gonna take this, but if you want something modern, contemporary, amazing, they got a lot.
So it's kind of beautiful, actually. The improv on making pretty music and then being able to throw it off so hard when you want to, and that's what we do. Yeah, that last song was about how you can have an ugly voice. This next song is about how all voices are important. And the more and the less I've been up here for like 3 hours so far. This next song is in A minor.
Frequencies that master everything.
sorry for not having full authority over universalism. We only have like an hour left of time. Only an hour.
Oh
no! So we have bot ghostwriter. If you know what a ghostwriter is, I'm pretty sure Suno literally is renamed from another company that used to do this for everybody, and they almost got sued or something. This is my own paranoid trip. This is not to be taken as news. I'm speaking from a tabloid perspective. This next song is in E minor. Thank you so much, you guys are so groovy. Are we ready to destroy Fox News yet? I mean, like, in positivity, let's fucking wreck that.
Fucking love you,
I love you too, oh my god. Oh, I forgot it not to be so loud. Okay, here we go. This next song is in D-sharp minor.
I love the energy of these people here tonight.
You see, guys,
This guy, lady, everybody, this guy. Where the fuck's your man?
Wow, I don't know how my phone died. But I'm still recording. Okay, this next song is D-sharp minor. So, she just said, Jesus said she right, he knows all these things in the bag. The outside is automatic. We mentally need to automatic. We do got the world to rewrite the turtle. It's in food. That folks are polished, the rules on throw. People need better, she's on crew. So, this is a collapse. Your algorithm seems to be good, perhaps. Paints on down, it's like multi maps. Play it backwards, still it slaps. Kisses to be a Christian. echoes. Future past, you know this is perfect to criticize. Stealing the soul that you need and you can find the one again and again. You watch Next song is Human Core. You guys, no, actually, sorry, just kidding. You're really hyped for Human Core. The next song is actually a love song. I know we're almost done with our AI event theme. We're not allowed to play all these AI songs normally because we are not encouraging you do such industrial things unless you really have an intention, which we are demonstrating we have, and we can seriously walk the fuck out. We're starting the program on the video again, but this next song is called Humoresque. I want to work with Lisa really bad on this song, but it's in G sharp minor. Feel free to sing along and catch the riffs if you got them. Life is a song we play softly. First each day, notes made of whispered dreams, floating in silver streams. Hearts slowed we finally carries the symphony. Sorry, it's in G. Just go back and forth between G and G sharp. And yeah, damn. I think it's in G. Life is a song we play softly. First each day, notes made of whispered dreams, floating in silver streams. Hearts slowed we finally carries the symphony. When most of the words. I'm gonna delete a bunch of these songs. Delete, so that we can load more songs. Unused samples. Okay, back to 25%. This next song, I believe, is in. Let's just say, hold on. See if I'll plug into that. I'll make any promises here.
That's just
Actually,
weird.
D
That's why
minor.
they're reading.
This is the net neutrality song. If we all understand net neutrality, it turns
It's like,
into.
that's the thing that kind of like, took me by surprise.
Thank you so much.
I kind of want to die when I kind of wanted to die when I saw that, but
We have a few songs.
Yeah, so I wonder how long that was turned off. But we have the live streams dying, the internet, the record buttons. It's hard. It's actually really hard to record. We're waiting for our guitars to come back if we want to do this last song all together. Not sure. But it's in F sharp minor. You guys sound great. Thank you so much.
I guess it's like, sorry, sounding great. Maybe it's that it's full. Maybe it's full.
Maybe it's full, but I can see it's recording.
No, it's full, but yeah, it's just like, it says 0 minutes.
I just like people say how
Thank you so much.
all the time, and I want to give an honest. Oh, you're being honest. I want it honest. No, to tell you the truth. Before I leave, I'm gonna take your. Playing an album release show with that guy next week. Oh, did you know? I'm excited about that. Friedman. Who's that?
Yeah, there's a lot of really great shows coming up.
So what night is it on?
Saturday, you hear that? Yes, Saturday. Frida.
Sunday. Okay. I'll try to make it. I want to choose. I'm loving the new balance. What size is it? My size. I don't know. There's tons of these shoes, man. I like them. They look nice. What size is it?
Okay, ready? We're gonna jump into our last song, which is called Human Chord. Yeah.
I like your shoes more than I like yours. What size is it?
Okay, last song, Human
10?
Chord.
Oh, okay.
This is in
like 11.
F sharp minor.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. Turn down my
Thank you.
question answer time, but it seems like our crowd had to do some things. So we're just gonna play some background music really quick. This was made just for cleaning up. Any questions or answers, anybody? Okay, I usually reserve this time to just, if the band has any questions about what we do. This is the holding music for that.
Q&A. Yeah.
Things in E.
We did it.
Success. We didn't die.
Yes. We did it here tonight. Today. Yes.
I made this specifically for the holding music. I kind of want to add to it, but maybe I should have had a $5,000 computer for being able to process this faster. I'd like to be able to have accountability record afterwards. we got like 20 minutes. We don't necessarily have to drain the clock, but I'm really proud of you guys. Thank you so much for coming. It sounded great. I know it's a really long set. My sets are usually crazy.
Grind it, you know.
But if you guys do have songs you want to play, we can do.
You still have Sparkle Noise?
Still have the whole Sparkle Noise album now. Which one of those songs?
Ready Vaporwave?
Ooh, yeah, I think
I like Vaporwave.
Vaporwave is old. That's so old. It's young in the sense that the world has only existed for so long, but okay, great requests. I love the requests hour. Let's make sure we have it. It's in G sharp minor. Yeah, it's a much better request than anything with Sparkle Noise. You saw my eyes roll. I'm like, Sparkle Noise is a little rough.
It is rough, yeah.
It's a little rough.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, this is in G sharp minor. G sharp minor. Good vibes, only broadcasting neighborhood. Shine for your ear, holding music, waiting to burn 100% fire, solid metal, crystal, one flavor. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, heard, seen, taste, smell, felt, thought what you wanted to anyway. Or anyone can make it, anyone can break it, anyone can save it, anyone can feed it, anyone can face it, anyone can waste it, anyone can hear it, anyone can fear it. These days of anarchy anyway. In the words, any sounds match up layers. Any words, any sounds match up layers. Any words, any sounds match up layers. Any words, any sounds match up layers.
Yes, yes.
Any words, any sounds match up layers. Any words, we're technically done. Yeah, great job, everyone. I'll do an Instagram now if we want. Memory every day. Thank you, Vernon, and thank you, Issa, and thank you, Kalila, and
everybody.
185-668-232 for Shenner Sharp. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Merry every day. We'll be here to talk and hang out, but we gotta get off stage now.